if they have different addresses, unless they live next door to you or right down the road or whatever, I would just set each of them their own account. You have your payment on there as the payment method, but each of them has their own account going to their own shipping address, you know.
That's why I couldn't do it. I'm sure glad you answered that, because I was asking Emily and she would have really thought I was.
Well, no, she's not going to tell you to do that.
No. She's a real ding. She'd think what a dingbat.
Well, no, because they don't really technically want us to do that.
No. Okay.
Because they make less money.
That's right. So, okay.
But it's too bad because I don't want to pay them more money.
No, I know. You know. So now, what about? Let's go to my Facebook page.
Okay.
So here we go. I'm going to share screen. We got that problem solved and got me helped out on that. So let's go into Facebook. Okay, because I've been trying to do the recordings on the Facebook. Haven't even gone to my Canva. You're going to keep those on there, aren't you? Because I'm going to the beach for 2 weeks and I plan to do all my tutorials there.
Oh yeah, they're there. They're there for at least 90 days. So
okay.
They're good.
All right. Okay.
I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do everything with that, but you'll have access. And if you're paying, you're going to have access beyond 90 days. It's just, it's not fair for people who are paying to have someone wait 6 months and come in and then see everything that everyone else already paid for, you know? So I have to figure out a way to make that fair and still have people who have access who paid for it, but not just like blanket access forever for everyone.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go into...
Oh, so what's happened is Facebook has updated it to the new Facebook on your account, which is why everything looks weird to you.
Yeah.
You can go back to Classic if you want to, or you can leave it like this.
Well, what do you think? What's best?
They haven't fixed all the bugs in this one, so I went back to Classic.
So
because
how do I go back to Classic?
The arrow on the very top right corner next to where it says 20 plus, a little black arrow. Yep. Should give you an option. Yep. Switch to Classic Facebook.
Are you switching back?
Just say yes.
Features. Yes.
As when we're running our, so what didn't work for me was units in groups. And so that's what I said. So if you say groups, right there.
Right here, just groups.
And
then I'll say here, units.
Yeah. It wasn't letting us post in units. Now they may come back and say, oh, that feature's been fixed. Well, and it might have been, but.
All right, so here we go. We'll go over here too.
And now it's back to normal. It's quite a bit of a learning curve.
It's huge. It was like everything was really
it changed like where everything is. And then
okay, so Lori, here I am on my face. What do I need to check every day on here? Because you know what, Lori, you'll die when you see this. I was in here going around and everything, and I looked at my inbox. I had messages, Lori, sent to me in 2018 and 19.
That you never responded to?
That I never responded to.
Whoops.
Okay, so now the other day, okay, I mean, it's like I have to look at these things. I said, gosh, I am now reading this feed. I would love to talk to you about Jafra. I mean, it's like everyone is doing it from their home. So She said to me, okay, I'm in Ogden, and she gave me her address. So there you go. So that was cool. I didn't lose that lead.
Yeah, no joke, because that was back in February.
Oh my gosh. No, listen, you'll die when you see these. Look, Donna Jones. Let's look at the date on this. This is 3/28/18. Hi, my name is Donna, and I'm very interested in joining Jafra. Thank you. Come on. I am just sick that I did not see any of these. I mean, come on. Oh, you'll just really, there's others. There's others. So I need to go in and check my inbox every day, don't I?
Now, you should get a pop-up notification from Facebook in your notifications that will say, so-and-so sent Vickie Hacking, Jafra Ambassador, whatever, a message. So you will get notified if you're paying attention to your notifications.
Oh yeah, but I probably wasn't. Okay, so now look, All right, somebody said they wanted the sampler and I can't find out who was it. Do I go to notifications to figure out?
Was it? Yeah, so you can see there's comments and more down on the left. It says that red number 1 there on the very far left.
And the far left over here.
And I'll go up, right, up a little bit more. Right there. Up a little more.
Facebook?
Because he's at number 1 right there. That means you have a comment.
See, I don't know these things. That's a notification?
Yep. Well, it's in your inbox. It's telling you you have a comment on Facebook that you supposedly haven't responded to. But it looks like you did respond. So
where did I respond?
Well, and it shows you the post on the right. You see the purple lines, and then at the bottom. So basically, this happened.
Oh my gosh, it was forever. I said,
"Are
you still alive and kicking? How I miss you." And then she said, "Wanted to sign up."
That was her message, and that's 4 years ago.
4 years ago, yeah. So okay. She's
so
a consultant, yes.
So that's just now that's just letting you know that that's there. But your messages, you have 2 that say unread still on the left at the top. Nope, I'll over one more. Over, yep.
Right there. I now know what to look for, Lori. I didn't know what to look for. Some people said they wanted a sampler. And
so if it was in your messages, you can click down through this center section here. All of those are separate messages. So you can scroll down or look down and kind of see who they are. Yeah, in that section. And if it's black, it means you haven't responded to them.
Oh, like that one.
And now sometimes Facebook user is
okay.
Sometimes Facebook user is a scammer, so you have to be careful.
Oh, okay.
That's not a real person. So you can actually click on that and delete it, or just don't answer it. Yeah, see, that's all garbage. That's complete crap. So you could just delete that up on the top bar to the right. Now go right. Yep. Just delete. Because you don't want to you don't even want to respond at all, because that tags you as accepting that message.
Okay. All right. So here we go. Now we've got Denise Wood, but I think these are all old. See, you can see they're all old. So
yeah.
It's like, okay. So now look, we've got Donna Vaughn. Okay. Now we've got here Mary Ann Bowles.
Yeah. I love to send you samples. And that was you.
Okay. So that's the person I need to send them to. Did she give me an address?
No.
So
she just clicked on the "I'm interested, can you tell me more" option at the top there.
I said, "Can we talk? I would love to talk to you about Jafra. Love to send you samples of our new skincare," but she never responded. So,
right. So she'll respond when she feels like it,
right.
If she wants to.
All right. And Donna Vaughn responded. Okay, so that's it. I think that's it. And Bonnie Jean, I know she wants to be in touch, and we said we were going to hook together. So, all right. So now what do we do? Okay, so that's what I need to do every day, right? I mean, this is what I need.
Yeah, checking your messages, especially you, because you get people reach out to you a lot that way. I think it's a good idea. You should, like I said, you should get notifications, but if you're not checking all of them or you miss them, then because you're getting so many, then that you might miss it. So it's just a good idea to come in here and kind of look and see what you've got going on.
Well, the thing that bothers me is I have 2 people that want samples and I don't know where to find them again.
Well, it's up to them to send you their email or their address, I mean.
Well, what about all messages? Do you think?
Yeah, it'll show you messages and your comments. So this is a good hub to come to kind of make sure that you've seen everything and responded.
Is this one of those crazy things right here? Look at right here. I have a question with all other companies so far. Have your sales gone down? I was thinking of trying to sell, but seriously, I'm new to the area of, oh, this is the one that Ogden got it. Okay, this is the one I'm going to respond to. This is important. So you know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to do a clip of this page just like this.
Yep.
And then it'll go out on my desktop, and then I know that I go to it. Mm-hmm. So, I'll label it later, but I know I'll respond to it because I copied it and pasted it on on my
And
board.
she's given you an address, so you can mail her a brochure or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send her the samplers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And I'll stay in touch. All right. So let's go back to my page. Let's go back to my home page here. Okay. Because you're giving us a lot of things on our training to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what to do, Lori. Like, okay, so I've been posting,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know what all I can do here.
So for you, remember how we talked about you are not trying to sell, you are trying to sponsor, remember?
Right.
I'm assuming that's still the case.
Still the case.
Okay. So some of the things that I tell them to do wouldn't apply to you because you're not trying to sell.
No,
It does apply to you in the sense of reach, posting daily, but you can post anything daily. It doesn't have to be sales related. It can be anything.
Right. And you
So
know,
the concept is to post daily.
all right.
And scheduling is the magic because you can schedule ahead of time and then you don't have to remember to go back every day.
But the key is read my messages. I mean, I've got to go over here every day and take a look at what people have responded to me, right?
Your inbox is at the top with the little red
There's
number
my
one.
inbox right there. And it says,
Sometimes Facebook will not clear it right away, which is super annoying because you'll see it and it's like, I just looked in there. I already looked at it and it will still sit there.
right.
So,
but under more, you had insights.
mm-hmm.
We talked about that, okay? So I'm going to hit insights.
Okay.
And I want you to go over mine.
Okay, so go over on the left, where the left bar where it says posts. Yep. So if you look at this, this is a week overview for the past week. Okay, so this is when people who like your page or follow your page were online during that time period. So for you, the hottest time of day is 7:00 p.m. Pacific.
Which I think you said was a popular time, I think.
Right now it is. It seems to, I mean, a lot of people's graphs I'm seeing look very similar to this.
Why isn't up here? Why isn't 8:00? Because look at, there's 203. What's 203?
Well, it's not saying there's nobody. It's saying that if you scroll over to 7 p.m., which is over to the right.
Oh, okay. Here we go. We're going to go all the way over to, okay, you just looked at, I'm sorry. There we go. Between
okay. So that's your highest point in the day. Over the course of a week, that's the average highest point. Now, if you go up to the top, to those boxes across the top, that will tell you specifically day to day what the highest point, and it might not be 7, it might be 5 or 8 or whatever. So
it's between 6 and 7 every evening. I could do a live Facebook.
Yep.
Reaching out to people. What kind of live Facebook would I do, Lori? What would I do for a live Facebook?
Well, first of all, doing one every single day doesn't necessarily need to happen.
But you said that they'll depend on you.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, unless you're going to do every day for the rest of eternity, I would not do that.
Okay.
I would say pick 2 days a week that you're going to go live at a specific time, and pick that time that works in general for your schedule.
Okay.
Obviously, sometimes you're going to be on vacation, whatever, and sometimes there's going to be a few hiccups, but for the most part, pick 2 days a week, and you can pick the time because you're going to pick those 2 days and you have a rough idea of what time of day. You can go up to those boxes right at the top right there, or right across, that have all the shaded boxes there. And let's just say you wanted to do Friday. Okay. So for you, Friday night at 8:00 is slightly the best. See what I'm saying? Because that little arrow goes, or the little graph, that dark line is specifically for Saturday. But again, you want to do things consistently. So if your other day, let's say, was Tuesday. So we'll scroll over to Tuesday, go up higher to the box. Yep. So on Tuesday, your best time of day, well, you kind of have a choice on Tuesday. You can go 9, 10, 11. 11 a.m. You see what I'm saying? Like it kind of, you kind of have an equal there. You could go PM or midday, but whatever you do, you could do Tuesday midday and Friday evening, or Tuesday midday and Thursday evening, or whatever. You've got to pick the time that works for you. You could even, because of the fact that there's a lot of people still not working, you could even do midday if that's best for you. Do midday 2 days a week. The point is to be consistent with whatever it is you do.
Okay.
So, and if you're not going live, if for some reason you can't go live at that time, pop a post in there at that time. Schedule it to go when you normally would have gone live, or record a video and post it at that time. Do you know what I'm saying? So even if you can't go live, you could premiere a video which would act like a live for that time.
Well, that's complicated. Well, I wouldn't know how to do. I know how to do the video and everything, and
it's basically you go into Creator Studio, which I showed you guys. Actually, no, I did not yet.
Yeah.
I briefly did. I think you go into Creator Studio and you're going to upload a video, and when you upload the video, it's going to ask you, do you want to make this a premiere?
Okay.
And schedule it, because you're scheduling the video. You're not posting it right then.
I can't do it on YouTube. I have to do it on Facebook.
No, you could create it on YouTube, and then you could share the link for the video.
That's what I want to do. That's because I know how to do I know how to do YouTube so well, and I know how to get that link. So
yeah, so you get the link, but when you go to post that post, it creates a video link, and it will ask you, do you want to make this a premiere? And then it'll ask you what day you can schedule it, just like you can schedule anything else. Okay. And it will say, do you want to premiere this? And you say yes, and it'll tell everyone, Vickie is premiering a video next Tuesday at 5 o'clock, whatever, you know? Okay. So that way, even if you can't go live that day, you still have something happening that day.
Okay.
So pick your 2 days. I would not try to do consistently every single day. You can add in whatever you want. If you want to go live randomly, or you want to share something randomly, absolutely do it. But pick your days that you're going to for sure do it, and be consistent with those two. And then the rest is just gravy. The rest is
down
like
there are all my posts that I've done.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got that one that I did with my daughters. Should I have boosted that one?
The rule kind of with boosting is don't boost or spend money on something that doesn't have a call to action or doesn't have some kind of a reason.
Got you. Okay.
So if there's a link to message you, or there is a link to sign up or something like that.
Well, there's the one for the free sample.
Yeah, you could do that one. It's having something that you're going to get something for doing it. So whether you're going to get their email, you're going to get their message, you're going to get them to click on a link. You want there to be something for them to do in that post before you boost it. It could be a video of your daughters if there was a message button so that they would message you, and there was a reason for them to watch that.
Yeah. The only one that I've done where there's a reason for them to is where I said, I want to send you a free sample. Mm-hmm. That was my call to action on that one. So, and I may boost that later. I'm not going to do it right now, but I may boost it later. So I noticed.
If you boost that, you're going to get a lot of looky-loos who just want freebies, which is fine. I mean, just.
Oh, you know what I did? I sent that to my friends. Mm-hmm. I just sent it to friends. I didn't get a lot of reaction, Lori. And I did send it to my Facebook friends. Did you freeze? You froze. You froze in a very nice pose. I think you'll come back. So I wanted to talk about this page because it's got page views. I want to talk about these different things because I don't know what they are. Oh, you're going to come back in. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh. Oh, hold on, hold on. I can't stop sharing. Where are you? Okay, hold on, hold on. Back to meeting. Back to meeting. Message, WhatsApp.